How will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in with the trade setup and the stocks that are likely to be in the news and the FNO setup as well. Now, we've been coming off 3 days of gains. We'll resume trade after the holiday that we had yesterday. The Nifty has been moving higher for 3 straight days, but the range for the Nifty has been narrowing. And in Tuesday's session, the Nifty just traded in an 80-point band. But the good bit is that on the charts, at least, the Nifty has been making higher highs and higher lows on the charts. So the graphic that will come up on your screen will show that, as Tuesday's high was higher than Monday's high. And if you can pull that up, whereas yesterday's high was the Tuesday high was 24,661, the new record high that we made in Tuesday's trading session. And Tuesday's low also, there you can see 24,661 is the new high that the Nifty made, and 24,635 was the high that it made on Tuesday, and so on. But the index that has been struggling though is the Nifty Bank, and that continues to face resistance at that mark of 52,500. And there you can see it's been making lower highs on the charts. 52,794 is what it was on the 12th. Then it went down to 52,600, then another 52,600, but the closing has all been below that mark of 52,500. So that remains the key level to track on the Nifty Bank. Of course, there were outperforming sectors on Friday, even though the benchmark indices were pretty sluggish. The realty index did well for itself. IT and FMCG contributed as well. So it will be interesting to see if there is any follow-on move today, considering Infosys reports results after market hours today. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Some important cues to watch out for, of course, today being Thursday. It's the weekly expiry today. And as has been the case throughout this week and the last week as well, action is likely to remain pretty stock specific, and earnings reactions will continue as well. So Asian Paints, LTI, Mindtree, Hathway will react to results. The big result of the day, of course, is Infosys, and L&T Tech, JSW Infra, Polycab, Havells, all of them. The US markets, as we just mentioned, was a mixed picture there, and the implied open also suggesting a mixed start to our own markets. So we'll keep an eye out on the trade in today's session there, the weekly options expiry. But over to Abhishek now, who would list out the stocks that you need to watch out for in today's session. Abhishek, good morning. What's on your list?
Good morning, Omar. So to begin with, Asian Paints, that has seen their Q1 results being below our estimates or our poll. So revenue was at 8,970 crore. We were working with a number of 9,175 crore. Our margins came in at 18.9%. We were working with a number of 21.1%. Net profit was at 1,187 crore. We were working with a number of 1,401 crore. Now, L&T Finance, on the other hand, is a record-breaking quarter. So 9-year high with respect to net interest margin, which has come in at 9.3%. That has led to a 9-year high, ROA or return on asset being at 2.7%, and the ROE is at 18-quarter high as well of 11.5%. LTI Mindtree, the revenue is higher than our poll in terms of dollar revenue. Overall revenue also increased to 9,142.6 crore. We were working with the number of 9,074 crores. However, the profits are come in below our poll, 1,134 crore. We are working with a number of 1,145 crore. Now, Kotel Patel Developers, they have given their Q1 business update. Collections are up 3% quarter-on-quarter and 19% YOY. However, the sales value is down 4% quarter-on-quarter and up 1% YOY. Aditya Birla Money, the NI is up 47.7% YOY, and profits are up more than 74% on a YOY basis. Just Dial, the revenue is up 13.6% YOY. Margins have almost doubled to 28.7% versus 14.8% in the same quarter last year, and net profits are up 69% on a YOY basis. Adani Green, there is a business update. Their operational capacity is up 31% YOY, and GMR Airport business update, June passenger traffic is up 8% YOY. Back to you.
Plenty of stocks as always, Abhishek. Thanks a lot for that update. And lastly, Sudarshan joins in with cues from the FNO space. Sudarshan, good morning. The weekly expiry today, what's the setup looking like?
Morning, Homa. So if you look at Tuesday's move, like we are in a phase of a consolidation, but good part is that we are seeing higher lows and higher highs, as you have mentioned, but the intraday move has been in a range. Now, it was reflected in the institutional activities too. FIs bought shares of nearly rupees 1,300 crore, while DIs have sold shares of more than rupees 500 crore. And in the index future, FI's sale figure was more than rupees 50 crore. And that led to FIs reducing long exposure by 4,500 contracts and shorts by more than 4,000 contracts. But overall thesis remains on the long side. FI's long exposure remains for 80%. It's currently at almost at 81% with total net contracts of almost 3.50 lakhs. On the options front, we saw major activities in 24,700 call where premium was 37 and on 24,650 call where premium was almost 59. And on the put side, most of the activities were seen in 24,600 and 24,650 strikes. So what are the options writers expecting in the term of premium, resistance or support levels? Resistance is seen somewhere around 24,700 and support level has moved higher to levels around 24,550. Lastly, stocks that can be in focus. There are 8 stocks in the band. New entrants are Balrampur Chini, Piramal Enterprises and Vedanta. And stocks that have come out of ban are AB Fashion, India Cements and Indus Towers. So keep an eye on these stocks that might be in focus because of them coming out of the ban.
Vedanta entering the F&O ban. Interesting update there. Sudarshan, thanks a lot for that.